start again. Good morning, everybody. So today's class is Restore, so end of the week. Perfect class to get some stretches and some body awareness. So we'll be using a foam roller today. So I'm hoping you have one handy, and also we'll be using a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel, or you can use a belt, or you simply use your hands, and we'll use it for like a 3-part hip stretch. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is start lying down on your roller. Okay, so have your hips right at the front end of that foam roller, and with your hand on the floor, slowly roll down. Okay, so allow the back of the head to rest, and then feel the space between your neck and the roller. Then feel the shoulder blades down on the roller, and then feel a little space, your lumbar spine, and then feel your low back, your sacrum and the pelvis resting on the roller. Okay, so you got those two little gaps here, so just finding those curves, and allow the shoulders to roll down. So have your palms facing up, and for this first part, just have your feet a bit wider than your hips, and this will help you to be a little more stable as you are on a moving surface. Okay, so the first thing you'll do is, keeping your eyes closed, just take a couple deep breaths. So as you inhale, feel that nice extension, crown of the head moving away from the tailbone. And as you exhale, allow the weight to sink to the back of the head, between the shoulder blades and the sacrum. And just take one more deep breath. And then exhale. So here we'll just start to move a little bit from side to side. So you'll just start to shift towards one side and then the other side. And as you do this, focus a little more on creating more space right across your collarbone. And you're massaging a little bit between the shoulder blades. All right, just a couple more times here. And then one more time. And then we'll find stillness one more time. Let's take your arms to your side. And I will sweep your arms overhead, keeping the ribs hugging in, the back of the ribs down. And then release the arms to your side. So just a few like this. So again, inhale, the arms reach, and as your arms reach further back, hug the ribs in. So avoid the splaying of the ribs and the arch in that thoracic spine. So you're trying to keep that down. And then one more time here. So you keep the same space in your lumbar, between your lumbar and the roller. And then release. So this next one, we'll bring the palms to face up. We'll reach the arms back, and then turn your palms the other direction, palms up, and then circle around. So again, palms are up, reach the arms overhead, and then rotate your palms so they face up as you circle around and down. And just one more time here. So again, palms up, reach the arms back, and then rotate your palms up as you circle your arms around and down. And bring your arms straight out to your side. From here, bend your right elbow and turn your head over to your left. Bring it back to center. Stretch your right arm. Bend your left elbow is on the ground. And then turn your head to the right. Back to center, and then one more time. So bend your right elbow, left arm is straight out, turn your head left, and then turn your head right. One more time, turn your head to the left, and turn your head to the right. back to center and release the right arm out, palm up, bend your left elbow, turn your head to the right, and turn your head to the left. One more time, to the right, and to the left. Bring it back to center, release the arms, and again, little side to side here. And then the next time you come to the side, we'll slide off that foam roller. So just kind of dismount the roller here, and bring the roller behind you. Okay, and we'll get that upper back on the roller. So the hips on the ground, lace your fingertips, and rest the back of the head. So let's all start with a roller right in that thoracic spine and kind of bottom tip of your shoulder blades. So the feet down, the knees are bent. Before we start, elevate your hips just an inch or so, and then send your tailbone towards your heels. And then bring your hips back down. So there's no crunching, no compression in your lower back here. Keeping the weight of the head in your hands. On your inhale, just start to arch back. And then on your exhale, a little crunch as you come up. And then again, inhale back. And then again, exhale, come up. So again, observe what's happening in your low back. Make sure you don't move too much in that lower back, but get more of that movement in your thoracic spine. And then come up. And then the next time you come down, pause halfway down. And here we'll side bend. So do a little lateral flexion here to the right. Ribs to your pelvis to the left. And then again, to the right. And to the left. One more time each side, to the right and to the left. Come back to center, lift your hips and shift the roller so it's a little bit higher. So a little bit more mid thoracic, top part of your shoulder blade or upper shoulder blade area. And let's do the same thing. So again, arching back and then come up. Okay, so we just place the hand behind your head here so there's no pressure in the neck. And you don't have to hold your head up. And then lower. And then one more time. This time we'll stay back. So hold it here. Take your feet a bit wider. Drop your knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Extend over the roller. Go back to center. And then knees to the left. Arch back as you rotate slightly to the right. Come on to center. And then again. Knees right. Lay back. Come to center. Knees to the left, to the right as you rotate that T-spine. One more time each way, knees right, rotate, and then one last time. Knees to the left, and bring it back to center. Walk your feet a little bit closer.
Be calm.
Lift your hips a little bit off the floor here. And let's start to roll up and down. So just massaging that thoracic spine, right between your shoulder blades. Now, same movement, shift your knees slightly to the right, angle your body to the right, and press forward and back. So just bringing a little more awareness here in that thoracic area, and then back to center. And now drop your knees towards your left, slightly angling to the left, and push forward and back. One more time here, forward and back, and then bring it back to center, and then walk, bring your hips all the way to the floor and have the roller right in line with your lower shoulder blade area. Okay, and then from here, let's go ahead and again arch back. And maybe observe if you have a little more movement here. Lay back. Take nice deep breath right in the rib area, stretching those intercostals. One more breath. And then exhale. And release.
It's a state of mind.
From here, let's go ahead and come on up. And we'll take the roller to the side. So we're coming to a sitting position. Okay, so bringing your roller to your right side. And we'll sit in a little mermaid position. So your legs are like in that little Z shape. So your right knee bent close to the roller, left knee is bent, and you have your right foot close to your left inner thigh, okay? So the roller is to your right hand on the roller. Let's go ahead and push the roller out, leaning over the side. And then bring it all the way up. Again, left arm sweeps overhead, side body stretch, and then bring it up. So this is based on the Mermaid in Pilates series. So we're gonna add a little rotation here. So starting with your side bend, we'll take the left arm, reach it overhead, okay? And now face the roller, rotate towards the roller, and bring your left hand on the roller. And here, start to push the roller away. And then bend your elbows, de-rotate, come to center, and then come on up. Let's do it again. So lean over the roller, side body stretch, keeping the left hip rooting down, and then rotate. So bring the left hand to find the roller, push the roller out. Now this time, bend your elbows, and then press. Do it again, 2 more. Bend and press. One more time, bend, press and hold. Bring your right hand close to the center, de-rotate, and then come up. And then one more time like this. So again, inhale, side stretch. Then face the roller, rotate, find the roller with both hands, and then press the roller away from you as you root the left hip towards the floor. Then bend your elbows. And again, press and bend, press and bend. One more time, press and hold. And then rotate to face forward and bring it all the way up. Good, second side. So take the roller to your left. It looks like your left, okay, good. And find that mermaid position. Okay, so it's kind of that Z shape. Okay, so the right knee is bent behind you, left foot into your right thigh. Okay, so sit up nice and tall and have that roller to your side. All right, let's take the right arm up. And we'll just start with a side bend. So lean over to the side, pushing the roller away. And then bring it all the way up. Draw it in. Do it again. So push the roller out. That's it. Side body stretch. All the way up. Adding on. So again, we'll reach out first. Push the roller away. Side bend. And here we'll rotate towards the roller. So your right hand is on the roller. Then push the roller away. Root that right hip down. Stretch forward. And then recenter your left hand. De-rotate. And then come up. Let's do it again. So again, push it out. Roll the roller out. Side body stretch. And then start to rotate towards the roller. Straight arms first. Push it away. Slide your left hand closer to the center. De-rotate. And then come up. So let's add a little pressing with the arms. So again, lean over the sides. Side bend. Then rotate. Find the roller with your right hand. Separate your hands to about shoulder width apart. Push the roller away. And then bend your elbows. And again, press it away. And bend. One more time. Press it away. Hold here. Slide your left hand closer to the center. De-rotate. And then come out of the side bend. Again. Stretch over. Side body stretch. Find that roller. Separate your hands so they're shoulder width. Press the roller out. And again, bend and press. Again, bend and press. One more time. Bend Press and hold. Derotate. And then come all the way up. Very nice. From here, just go ahead and straighten your legs. Shake them out. And bring the roller in front of you. Okay. So let's start here. So arms are by your side, your feet are on the roller. So we'll do a rolling bridge. If this is too intense with the feet on the roller, feel free to have the feet on the floor and not use the roller, okay? So I just want to do a bit of spinal articulation here, then we'll do a seated roll-up, okay? So today's class, there'll be some myofascial release work, but also a little bit of muscle activation and, you know, more like stretches, some static stretches. All right, so from here, feet into the ground, into the ground or into the roller. Let's start to push into the roller as you start to tilt your tailbone up and then roll the spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. So you're gonna feel the glutes activate, you're gonna feel your hamstrings activate. Take a deep inhale and then roll on down. So let's do that again. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll up into a bridge. This time, sweep your arms overhead. Inhale. Then as you exhale, roll your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then as you inhale, return your arms back to your side. Let's do this twice more. So again, exhale, roll up. So tail up, lumbar, thoracic. Stand at the top of your shoulder blades. Keep your neck neutral. Inhale the arms overhead. Then as you exhale, we roll on down, vertebrae by vertebrae, segment by segment. And then release the arms to your side. Just one more time. So again, as you exhale, start to imprint your low back, lift your tail, roll your spine off the ground, keep your knees tracking forward. Inhale, the arms go overhead. And then on your exhale, roll your spine vertebrae by vertebrae. And then on your inhale, the arms come back to your side. All right. From here, let's straighten your legs. So the feet are on the roller, or the lower legs are on the roller here. Okay? Legs are nice and straight. You're gonna flex the feet. You're gonna reach your arms overhead. You'll circle the arms around. So we're gonna go into a roll up. Here's a little bit of assistance. I'm doing this to stretch the hamstrings as we work the core. So you can circle your arms around. You can roll up, and then you'll fold forward. Then you'll stack your spine, reach your arms overhead. Okay, spine stack. And then draw the navel in, scoop, roll your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes down last. Again, arms come around. You can use the back of the hands to assist you as you lift. And then you'll fold forward, pull the toes to your shin bone. Then stack up your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, reach your arms up. And then scoop as you roll, segment by segment. Let's do this 2 more times. So just a seated roll up here. Arms to your side, scoop, fold forward. Find your C curve, and then stack up your vertebrae one at a time, sitting up tall, and roll on down, vertebrae by vertebrae. We have one more time. So again, arms around, scoop and lift. Keep that C curve as you fold forward. Stack up your spine, inhale, lift. And roll on down, segment by segment. All the way down. And then release the arms to your side. Bend your knees and find the next position, so you'll be on your belly. Okay, so we're going to come into prone position, so we're lying down on your tummies, and the roller will be away from you. Okay, so it's going to be in front of you. So lying down first. So you can take a Pilates V position here with your heels together, your toes slightly apart, so the inner thighs are spiraling up. Okay, so we reach the arms straight out, and you want your arms to be like at a slight V position. So let's keep the head down, the forehead down onto the ground. Take an inhale and push the roller away from you. So feel the shoulder blades widen and feel them moving upward. And now slide your shoulder blades down, low tips of your shoulder blades hugging in towards one another. Again, just the upward motion of your shoulder blades. So up and lower shoulder blades down. One more time here. So again, push the roller away from you. It's a small movement to start. And slide your shoulder blades down. So before we extend our spine, because we'll come up into an extension, so we'll push the roller away from you. Now, as you slide your shoulder blades down, start to hover the chest, the head off the ground. Okay, and then push the roller away from you and feel the shoulder blades broaden as they move up. Again, slide your shoulder blades down and lift. Then push the roller away as the shoulder blades broaden and move upward. A couple more times. Slide your shoulder blades down. So working also here the postural muscles of your upper back, getting that gliding of the shoulder blades so they move upward and downward. And then one more time here. Shoulder blades down and lift. Then lower all the way down. So we'll do something similar down the road. For now, let's all come onto hands and knees. Okay, and place your hands on the roller, although you can have your hands on the floor here. But I want to do cat-cow with the hands on the roller. So another way to do this, especially, I mean, that's obviously is unstable. You could also do this on your forearms, and you can do your cat-cow on the forearms. And it's going to feel different than when you are on your hands, right? The range of motion is going to be different. But you can work with that, or you can place your hands on the roller. Okay, so let's try that. So round, press and round. And then inhale, shoulder blades slide down, drop the belly, melt the chest, look up. Again, round your back. And then inhale. All right, just one more time here. Just wanted to bring a little space here into the spine. And then arch, and then find your neutral. Okay, so from here we'll slide the roller back, and we'll bring the shins on top of the foam roller. Okay, so shin bones on the roller. Spread your fingertips. So arms are nice and straight. Squeeze your lower arms in towards one another. Look forward. Hover the knees. Okay, so nothing has changed. And here we're just going to straighten your legs. Okay, so we'll take the knees into your chest, but start to round your spine. And then inhale, and then extend into a plank. Okay, so again, knees to chest. So if this is too much, you just can continue with cat-cow, maybe not using the roller. Traditional cat-cow. So again, knees to chest, and yes, this is massive core work, but you're also stretching your anterior tibialis. A couple more times, the front of your lower legs. Inhale, lengthen, and then one more time, tuck it in, shin roll, and then release, and bring it all the way down. from here, let's release. Bring the roller in front of you. Again. Okay, so let's go into the same extension we did, but we're gonna add the legs. So it's gonna be more like a rocking motion, okay? So finding again your prone position, lying down on your belly. Take your arms straight out. Finding a little bit of a V here. So you can go back to what we did before, right? Which was just the gliding up and down of your shoulder blades, right? So getting the shoulder blades to move. Then you can add the extension. So as you inhale, shoulder blades down, float the chest up. And then as you lower this time, as the chest drops, lift your legs. And again. So you can keep a little bit of a turnout here, okay? If it feels better on your back. And then again. So you want to keep your toes slightly out, your heels slightly in. So pushing the roller away, shoulder blades out and up, shoulder blades down as you lift, okay? So you can stay here or you can start to rock. So the legs lift and the upper body lift. One after the other. 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. 1 more. And then release all the way down. Good, check it out. From here, let's go ahead and press on up. Okay, have the roller to your left. And come into side plank. So we'll bring this time the top leg forward and then the bottom leg back, okay? It's gonna be in this position, okay? So your modification, if you do not want to use the roller for this, is you can just go into a side plank on your knees, okay? So I just want to activate the back a little bit, the QL muscle, and obviously the obliques and the waist muscles. So here, the top leg is in front, the bottom leg is back, and we'll come up into side plank. So top hand can be behind your head here. Activate your plank. Good. Lift your bottom hip a little higher. Then stretch that top arm up to the sky. Lower the hand down. And then lower your hips. All right? Let's do this one more time. So maybe you just stay here, just hold it. If you want to add a little bit, we're going to take hip drops, okay? So again, activate. Lift your bottom hip. Come up. Stretch your top arm to the sky. And 3 times lower your hips. And then back up. 2. Up. One more time. Up and hold. And set it down. All right, switch side. So moving to your opposite side. Elbow down. Cross the top leg over. And elbow, especially as you come up, you want your shoulder right over your elbow. Lift your top hand behind your head. Hold here. Activate. And then take your arm overhead. Bring it back down. And then lower. Okay? Gonna add the hip drops. So again, lift. Stretch the arm up. Lower your hips 3 times. 1. 2. And 3. Hold. And lower all the way down. All right. Going back to the first side. Let me check my music. Okay. Okay, so you get a break. Yay! Ready? Let's do it again. So, again, crossing the legs. Lift your hips and lower your hips. Again, lift and lower your hips. And one more time. lift, lower your hips, hold it down. Okay, and we're going to try this one more. We're going to add one last thing to that. Okay, see if that works. All right, so lift your hips. All right, let's change that. Sorry, you guys. Okay, here you go. Should work. Here. So, where were we? We were on the other side. Okay, so here. Come on up. And now we're going to reach under. So you're going to lift your hips a little higher, pike through, and lift. Again, reach under. Come up, and you got one more. Reach under. Come up and hold. Stretch that top arm overhead. Lift your bottom hip a little higher. And lower all the way down. So just very quick set here. Let's try the other side. So take the roller to the opposite side. On your elbow. The top leg is in front, the bottom leg is back. Activate your plank. Okay? You can reach your top arm up and 3 times lower your hips. Lift. 2 more. Lower. Lift. 1 more time. Lower. Lift. And take a little break here. Come on down. So now we're going to do the reach through 3 times. That's it. All right, ready, set. Come on up. Lift up, top arm up. And here we're going to reach under. And as you can tell, you could do this without the roller. The roller adds extra instability. Reach under, biking your hips. Come up. Just one more time here. Reach through. Come up. Take that top arm overhead, lift it a little higher. And set it down. Good. Let's have your shins on the roller again. So we'll take the next one, which is another similar to the swan dive we did, except your arms are no longer on the roller, your shin bones are on the roller. So it's going to look like this. You'll start in your plank. Your legs will be wide. Okay? And from here, you're just going to start to go forward onto your elbows and then press up. So you're going to come down, press up, bring it down, press up, and down, press up. 2 more. Down, press up. 1 more time. Down, press up, and set it down. Good. All right. So definitely more challenging. So let's come to the floor, lying down. 1 more time. Okay? So facing up. Let's have your hips this time onto the foam roller. So we're going to warm up a little bit or get a little opening in the hips. So have both hands holding on to the sides of the roller. Okay, and here you can maybe do little circles. Take your knees one direction. Just relaxing the back from the last exercise. And then reverse the knees the other direction. And keeping your hands holding the roller to start, stretch your legs straight up to the sky. Find a little Pilates V, so again, heels together, toes slightly out. And here, just lower your legs, circle around, and then back up. Again, lower your legs, little circles, back up. So go as far down as you can keep the ribs hugging in, as you can keep your core engaged. 1 more time. All right, and now reverse it. So out to the side, around and together. Up, out, down and around. 2 more. Up, down and around. One more time. Down and around. From here, bring the feet back to parallel. Lower the right leg, lower your left leg as your right leg comes close to you, and then switch side. So making scissors with your legs. Now do the same thing at a little pulse. 1, 2. So we're opening the hamstrings. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. 1, 2. So you open your legs in that V shape. 1, 2. 1, 2. So it doesn't have to be a big bounce. Just a little pulse here. Couple more times. Right leg up. Now left leg up. Now bring both legs straight up to the sky. Open your legs nice and wide. And from here we'll take helicopters. So the right leg will go up, out, around and up as your left leg goes around and down. And then you move the legs the opposite direction. And you cross your legs through center. So it's out and around. And out and around. Again, out and around. Out and around. So we're going to put those two together. We'll do 2 scissors and 1 helicopter. Next time your right leg is on top, pause. Just going to scissor your legs. 1, 2, and then out and around. Scissor again. 1, 2, out and around. Again, 2 scissors. 1, 2, out and around. 2 scissors. 1, 2, out and around. 2 more. So hip mobility. 1, 2, out and around. Last one. 1, 2, out and around. Good. Bend your knees. Hug them in. Cross the right over your left. And find your figure 4. Okay, so crossing the right ankle above your left thigh. You can keep holding onto the roller here. And be sure that right foot is flexed. And then roll the right hip open. So you think of pushing the right thigh, the root of that right thigh to the front a little more. And maybe a little roll here side to side. Maybe even little circles. Okay, stretch both legs up to the ceiling. And switch. Left ankle above your right. Again, dorsiflex that foot. And press the top of that right thigh towards the front. And again, maybe a little sway here, right to left. So we're releasing deeper into the hips here, piriformis. And we will use the roller to roll very soon, but here, just bring in more space, stretching out that tissue. All right, one more, side, side. Okay, and then uncross your leg, hug your knees into your chest. And to come out of this position, you'll bring one foot, the other foot. You'll lift your hips, slide the roller away, and roll to your side. Okay? And let's go ahead and come onto plank again. So we're going to do a little thigh roll here. So we're going to get more into the quads. And then I'll do a bit of the IT band and then moving into the glutes. Okay? So for this one, we'll bring your forearms down on the floor and your thighs on the roller. And separate your legs a little bit. And go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. So your knees are apart. Draw your navel into your spine. Keep the soles of the feet together. And then start to move back and forth. So shifting back and forth. it goes okay, you'll start to straighten your legs and then bend. All right, so just bend and straight. Starting with your legs wide here. One more time, forward and back. Now straighten your legs. Keep the legs straight this time. Forward and back. And keeping your legs in that little Pilates V here, you can start to press up and then dive. Roll up and dive. Again, up and dive. Lift, lower. Couple more here. Lift, lower. One more time. Up and lower. Pause here and then walk your feet a little closer together. Okay, so now you're more parallel. Bend your knees. Extend your knees. Find another area here. Bend your knees. Extend your knees. One more time, maybe move a little bit higher up. Bend. And straight. So here, start to glide forward and back. And start to take both legs, angle them in the same direction. So choose one way. And then bring your legs the other. So both legs are pointing, the toes are pointing one direction. And do it again. So again, up and down the thigh. Keep bracing, supporting your spine. And then take the feet the other direction. Okay, and then we come back to center. One more pass here, up, and then all the way down. Good. From here, I'll just face the front, so come to the side, and let's move on to the IT band. Fix my mat here. All right, so either side, it doesn't matter, just so that you can see what we're doing. So starting with the foam roller mid thigh, okay? And we're just rolling on the lateral seam of your leg. So you can use your top leg as a kickstand, and be sure that shoulder is down, right? So you don't want to camp on that shoulder. A lot of time that's what it's tempting to just kind of sit in there. So you want to activate through the lat, the serratus, stabilizing that shoulder girdle here, so you can press forward and back. Okay, then you can stack the legs if it goes well. So just gliding up and down. Okay, one more time here, and then we'll stop at the top. Pause here. You can cross the top leg or stack your legs. And here we're just going to roll side to side. It's a very small movement here. We'll cross friction, side to side. Hold here, then bend and straighten the bottom leg. Okay, let's move the glider or the foam roller a little bit lower, so elbow moves forward a little bit, and then same thing, a little cross friction here. So moving side to side, side to side, bend and straighten the bottom leg a couple times, bend and straight, one more, straight, and then scoot yourself forward just a little bit, so find another spot. And again, side to side, side to side. Bend and straighten the bottom leg a couple times. Good, so contract, release here. One more time, bend and straight. And now roll up and down. And as you roll up and down, if you'd like, you can do little scissor kicks with your legs. Scissor, scissor. One more pass, all the way up, all the way down. Pause again, and release. Okay, second side. Okay, so let's hit that IT band on side B. So once more, drop to your elbow, start in your mid-thigh. And you can certainly use that top hand to give you more support here. You can use the top foot as a kickstand. And then just glide up and down. Okay. Next time you come up, you'll pause. So starting at the top, so if we divide the thigh in 3, this is the top third. Okay, and here, once more, we're just gonna move a little bit side to side. To the right, to the left. Good. One more time, side to side. And then bend your bottom knee. Extend your bottom knee. And then one more time. So it's a contract, release here. And extend. Then lower your leg, bring the second third, sorry, of the thigh on the roller. And then same thing, across friction here. Side to side. Again, if it's too much, decrease the weight by using the leg as a kickstand. Pause again, and now we'll bend and straight the bottom leg twice. One more. Okay, lastly, last third. So again, slide the roller down a bit, and then once more, just moving it a bit, cross side to side, cross friction. Bend and straighten the bottom knee. Almost there. All right. And here, go ahead and roll up and down. And then if you did so on the other side, you can do those little scissor kicks. Yep, up and down, up and down. One last. And then slowly release. And remove the roller. Okay, good. Let's go to the next one. So finishing up the legs here. So let's have the roller behind you. Should I just face here? No, I'll just face you. Okay, so we're gonna sit on the roller. Okay, so stuff here. So sitting on the roller, and we did, remember when we did the figure 4, our hips up on the roller. So we're just gonna get into a bit more of the glutes here. Okay, so hands are back. You're gonna bring both knees to the right and start to roll up and down. One more time here. Good. Now from here, have the roller a little bit higher and then extend that right leg out to the side. So we're gonna push the edge of your foot down so you contract the glute a little bit and then release. And then one more time. Push the outer edge of your foot down into the floor, so activate that glute, and then release. Then bring that foot close to the left and drop the back knee down and up a few times. Drop and lift. One more. Now keep that knee out, cross that ankle over, and then roll up and down. Up and down. So you can move a little bit side to side as well here. Just rolling across the glutes. One more. Okay, and uncross the leg. Second side. So you lean over towards your left. Okay, and roll up and down a few times. One more. Good. Now straighten that left leg. And you can also lean down onto your elbow. I forgot to mention, but if it's too much, especially that part. So go ahead and push the lateral edge of your foot into the ground. So you're activating that glute. And then release. And then again, push the foot down into the ground. So actively push. Contract the muscle. And release. Okay? From here, forward and back. You can bring that foot close to the other and then drop the back knee down and then up. Drop that bottom left knee down and up. One more time. Down and up. Now down and hold. Cross that ankle over. And here you can roll up and down. So again, either stay on the elbow, come to the hand. And just a few passes up and down. Just ironing out the glute region here. Okay. Couple more times. One more. Awesome. And then release the leg. Good. So let's go into the inner thigh next. Let's see so we can see it here. So let's all start with the roller in line with your mat, okay? And we'll bend the knee and have the inner thigh on top of the roller. So in this one, I'm gonna do that way. So we're gonna lie down, so you can support your head with your bottom arm, and then you align your shin bone with the roller, okay? So pretty easy. All you'll do here is you'll move in and out. So you'll take the pelvis forward and then back. So you can use the hand here, rolling it out and in. So you're getting a little more, a bit of the inner thigh. So you can move the roller a little bit higher, or you can keep it just right above the knee here. One more time. And then hold it here so the roller is right above the knee. And then we'll extend that leg and then bend it. So again, extend and bend it. One more time, extend and bend. Again, rolling in and out a few times. If you want to add a little bit more to this, you'll come onto your elbows, come into a plank, and then you can roll in and out. And here you can make the movement a little bit bigger. And then you can go and extend the leg, and then bend, and extend, and bend. Two more. Stand, bend. Make sure you're bracing, supporting the spine. One more. Bend, and release. Okay. So transition to the other side. So whichever direction you need to be so you can see. Again, you'll keep the roller in line with the edge of your mat. Lie down. And maybe start, just because we've done quite a bit on the hands, you can start with the head down, so you're resting. You could also use like a block or anything underneath your head, or whatever you have on hand here. And just start with the area right above the knee. And here we're just going to roll in and out. Okay, so here we go. Pressing out, back in. Twice more. Okay. Now keep your legs straight, keep your pelvis slightly rotated forward, and then extend the leg, and then bend. So again, extend that leg, stretch. So it's like a contract release, right? You're contracting your quad. And here you're getting a little more into that quad medialis, the lower part and the inner part of your lower quad here. Again, out, and then release. So again, roll in and out. And you can stay here, or if you want slightly deeper, you come to your elbows, find your half plank here, and then you can roll in and out. And then you can extend the leg and bend. So you can press and bend. Again. A couple more times. Stand. Bend one more time. Extend. And bend. And then release all the way down. So let's have the roller to your side. Again, have a strap or something. We'll finish with this. But before then, just want to get a little bit of hip flexor psoas stretch. So we'll come into a half kneeling, the right foot forward. I'll just face you on this one. So we'll take the right foot forward. So it's a little bit wider than your hips here, okay? And your back leg, your left foot, angle it out to the side. So you're internally rotating your back thigh, which is your left thigh, okay? So you want to spin it in. So by kicking that foot out, and you can also flex it if it's helpful. If you're able to, foot flat. but find that internal rotation of that leg, okay? So standing nice and upright, start to tilt your tailbone in. Okay, so activate the low belly here, lengthen the tailbone so it's heavy, chest lifted, and we'll bring your arms to the front. And then you'll externally rotate your arm bones. Pull the back of the hands towards your wrist. Your chin is tucked in, navel into your spine. Activate your left glute and push forward. So chin is back. So squeeze the left glute, lean forward. So this is more of a psoas stretch here for your left psoas muscle. Keep pressing with the arms. So imagine here you're pressing with your palms to the front. Kind of reminds me of Spider-Man a little bit, doesn't it? Hold here. Keep reaching forward to the point of stretch. Navel in again so you're not arching your back. Press away, nice deep breath. And then slowly release, come back. We'll do this on the other side, and then we'll do one more version of this, okay? So bring your left foot forward. Again, a little bit wider stance will be easier to balance. And then take your right foot out to the side, okay? So again, you're finding that internal rotation of the right leg. Okay, so standing evenly, maybe putting a little bit more weight onto that left foot so you can balance. Squeeze your right glute, take your arms to the front, so extend your arms, and then externally rotate your arms. And again, like Spider-Man, like this. Press with your palms, spread your fingertips. So this is a fascial stretch for your iliopsoas muscle. Okay, squeeze your right glute and then start to reach forward. Belly button back. Find that stretch. So you're gonna feel the stretch deep into the belly here. Again, contract your glute, and then chin is pulled back. Press away, shoulders down. Deepen that inhale and deepen the exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale fully. Release the pose. So let's take this one level further. So going back to the right leg forward, the left leg back. So you know all the cues here. The foot is out to the side. Internally rotate your left thigh. Squeeze your left glute. Tailbone drops. Chin is back. Long spine. Press your arms. External rotation of your arms. Push the palms. And push and pull the knuckles back. Good. From here, right rib cage. Slide it towards your right. Then side bend to your right. Right ribs to your right pelvis. Then rotate towards your left. Push, shoulders down, chin back, left glute tight, tailbone down. Exhale fully. Maybe slightly deeper in that side bend, slightly more rotation to your left. One final breath here. Inhale. Exhale fully. Release the rotation, release the side bend, the translation, and release the pose. Second side. Left foot forward. So you're standing maybe a little more into that left leg to get out of that bottom knee. And then spin your toes out, inner thigh rolling in. Squeeze your right glute. Lean slightly forward as you press the arms. Navel to spine. From here, ribs, left rib cage slides to your left. Then side bend to your left. Rotate to the right. So your hands are about shoulder width apart here. Keep squeezing, activating your right glute. Chin is back. Deep inhale. Exhale, push with the palm. Maybe little more side bend, little more rotation to your right. One more inhale. Exhale fully. And from here, release the rotation, the side bend. Bring your ribs back in and release the pose. Lie down on your back. Finishing with a 3-part hip stretch. I'm gonna do it right on the floor. You could elevate your hips on the roller if you'd like, but I think the floor is perfect. Sometimes the roller is hard on the sacrum when we do these ones. So we're just finishing with a 3-part hip stretch. So have a strap, a towel, anything that you can hold on to. Right knee to your chest, and just move the knee side to side, although we've released that area, so I'm not that concerned about it. So from here, take that right ball of your foot inside of the strap and walk your hands up the strap so your arms are nice and straight. Light grip here, light holding of your strap. And then as your arms are straight, start to draw the arm bones down into the shoulder sockets. So the arms are heavy, they fall down. Pull the pinky edge of your right foot down. So use the right hand to pull down on the strap a little more so the foot is nice and level. Your right quadricep is engaged, so your leg is nice and straight. Drive the heel a little higher as you pull the toes to your shin bone. So stretching into the calf as well here. Then have your straps into your right hand. Keep your heel in place and rotate your toes to the right and your thigh to the right. So we're externally rotating the leg. Left hand down to your left thigh. Let's bring the right leg out to the right. So keeping the left thigh bone pressing down, right? So there's a little bit of core work here happening, stabilizing the left hip. And bring the right leg out. So the toes, if you're looking, you want to keep that external rotation. So your toes are actually angling lower than your heel. Bring the leg a little closer to your right shoulder. Left foot is flexed. Imagine you're pressing that left foot into the wall. One more breath. Exhale fully. Let's take the right leg straight up again. Take the strap into your left hand. And then heel out this time. Toes in. So we're internally rotating. Right thumb in your right hip crease. Push the right thigh forward. So use the right thumb to push the leg away from you as you bring the foot across towards your shoulder. And that's the IT band that we stretched with the foam roller. Keep the internal rotation of the leg. So keep actively turning your leg inward. And then we'll take it to the full twist. So let's bend your left knee, scoot your hips to the right a few inches, and bring the right leg all the way over to your left. So you can keep the right thumb in that hip crease, give your leg a gentle push. Maybe you stretch your right arm long and turn your head to the right. Actively push the ball of the foot inside of the strap. Actively lengthen the right side of your waist. Keep the tailbone lengthening. Maybe the right ear towards the mat. One more deep breath. Exhale fully. Rotate the head up. Release the strap. Square up the hips. Take 2 legs straight. Okay. And prepare prepare the strap for the second side. So left foot, left ball of your foot in the strap. A modification here would be to bend your right knee, by the way. So if this is not accessible here, you'll just bend your right knee. It's a little easier to keep your left leg straight. So find the degree that you feel a stretch and opening in your calf and the back of your leg here. So both hands, and then draw the arm bones down. So arms are heavy, but you have a loose grip here. Bring the leg towards you. Keep pressing the very bottom of that thigh to the front. So you long right and left on both sides waists. Right foot is active. You're pressing into that imaginary wall in front of you. Actively drive the heel up, pull the toes down. So you're getting a little more calf stretch here. Then bring your heel, keep your heel in, your straps into your left hand, and then externally rotate your legs. So spin your thigh open. Right hand pressing down to your right thigh. Take your left leg out to the left. So stretching into the adductor here, the inner thigh. You want to feel the right side pelvis rooting as well. So that's why that belly has to turn to the right. So counterbalancing this. Actively press the ball of your foot inside of the strap. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's bring the leg up. Switch the strap in your right hand. And now turn your leg inward. So not just the ankle, but have your whole thigh rotating in that way. Left thumb in your left hip crease. Give that thigh a gentle push as you take your leg across your midline. But keep that strong internal rotation. You can stay here or bend your right knee, scoot your hips left. Re-straighten your right leg, roll onto the pinky edge. Take the left leg all the way over to the right. And ideally here, you want your pelvis, the pelvic bones to be perpendicular with the ground. Okay, so maybe check in. You can remind that thigh to press. And then maybe the left arm to the side, turning your head to the left. Actively push the ball of that foot into the strap, like you're trying to reach further. Just a couple breaths here. Melting the ribs down. One more inhale. And fully exhale. From here, release the strap. Square your hips off, come back to center. Take your feet wide. And then knock your knees in towards one another, finding that final posture here, constructive rest. Take your arms up. And then grab hold of your shoulder blades, opposite hand. Nice deep breath here to that mid-back region. Sweep the crossing of the arm. And release the arms. Bring your knees up. Roll to your side. And make your way up. All right, you guys are done for today's class. So hope to see you in one of the next few classes. Remember, we have outdoor classes at the club, so check our website. Be well.